Yo, it's Kashu. Today I'm gonna tell you a story created by me. Basically, it's like a anti-hero. His name is Ronin. So don't think like I kind of like copied. I am inspired from lots of movies and like Marvel and DC shows, and like kind of I come up with my own story. Today I wanna kind of give you like a little bit of like what this character is basically and what he does. Like why this is anti-hero Ronin. First of all, I will say like the Ronin is not like something like it's fictional, it's real. If you read Japanese history, you will get the idea of what a Ronin actually is. And I have to say, so I'm gonna start my story. So, like, it's a story about a lawyer whose name is Mr. You can say like his name is and to stumble like Mr. Soren is like title, but his name will be like Mr. Akash Soren, basically means advocate Akash Soren. He is a lawyer, very good criminal lawyer who studied from like Korea. Basically, his all education is completed from Korea, South Korea, and even he sometimes go visit Japan. But like he's a person who is like studied law in Korea, and like some kid he studied. His father sent him to like South Korea to study is like all basics to advance because his father wants something like he can be unique. So like and many more explorations later on in later videos I'm gonna tell you like the regions. So he is a lawyer, very good lawyer, criminal lawyer, just like his father, and he basically is a lawyer. That means he basically his law is always a very good lawyer. He's very jolly man. He even make people laugh. But one of the darkest secret of him is that he is actually Ronin. At May in morning, he is like very good lawyer, jolly man, enjoy party and chill. But when it's night, his alter ego starts, and he become Ronin and kill the peoples who like beside the underworld who are like don't get any like punishment. Basically, he is like kind of like a punisher to of this particular city. Basically, he is like a Robin Hood kind of like, and like you can say punisher also. Basically, he is a Ronin. He have katana, a lot more of gadgets, a little bit of like kind of basic gadgets that are really in, and he kind of become Ronin at night and kind of his main reason of becoming Ronin is like to clean the underworld from the whole city where he is living currently he is living and practicing law means and he's because he always tries his best like he sought all of this like criminal stuff in like in court. If the criminal is guilty, if he is not punished, then he takes the law in his hand and like kill him brutally. It doesn't matter he is how hot of the criminal is, how danger that criminal is, how strong connection he have. He kills everyone so bad brutally. Even if he puts his police custody, if he is guilty and he can somehow escape from the law, he basically punished. He do the justice for the city, and basically he is kind of like a Ronin who is not a paid assassin. Basically, he chooses all his kind of targets whom he have to kill brutally or basically have to kill. He is kind of like cold-blooded, hearted killer who want to like vanish all the world bad people out of the city to make it like a better city. And he always, but one of the funniest thing is that May is a cold-blooded killer as a Ronin, but when he in his real Mr. Akash Soren as a lawyer, he's very happy, joyful. He's a funny person, but his alter ego is so brutal. Like no one can like think like that. Mr. Lawyer Akash Soren is basically a wholehearted killer who is a Ronin. Like no one can like even think of that Mr. Akash Soren is one of the kind of badass, one of the like one who kind of like so brutal. He kind of like so uh, badass, so evil, like cold-hearted, like he brutally kills the underworld people, bad peoples, just to like people's kind of can't believe. Well, the people actually don't know, like even how the personality of Mr. Akash Soren is like so jolly, so calm, so down to earth. Like no one can expect that he can be a Ronin. And one of the rule of him is like if someone knows get the knowledge of like somehow know that Mr. Akash Soren is Ronin, he personally go and kill that particular person or informant who knows that who is actually Ronin. In Mr. Akash Soren is one of the law he made, like if someone knows his identity, he will brutally even kill him, even if he is friend or any relative. He doesn't care because he know like if his identity gonna get leaked in the city or in the country, in anywhere, like especially in his city, the underworld gonna brutally kill him. Like he knows. That's why if someone knows his identity, he kills him, even if his girlfriend or friend, anyone who know this formation, like he is a Ronin. That that's the rule of Mr. Akash Soren, lawyer Akash Soren. He has his rule. He always follows, and his weapon is katana, and he by katana he kind of it basically he's carried two katana. One is a primary one is secondary one. Secondary one is used for like little bit different stuff. Like main katana is so brutally he killed with him with that. He kind of have some kind of like tear gases and smartphone with where he can get information and like location and little bit more things he gonna get soon later on, but like this is the basic thing. One katana, one basic like normal like and like you can say uh, sword and tear gases, little bit of kind of like grenade kind of type, not that hard one like Diwali bomb type, and like he and tear gas is imported and some kind of like uh, these are the basic stuff he have, like not too much fancy, a little bit kind of he have uh, dart type, like throwing ninja type like kind of knives, and that's the things he have, and that's the basic things he kind of carry. No guns, he don't use any gun and all, just like katana and like that simple sword and like throwing knives and butterfly knives he also sometimes carry, and that smartphone which like have all the informations and like backups like he can get, and he don't have any like basically he does it, he's like self-made. He don't self-made means he's a Ronin, but he also is trained. I will later not tell you how he have trained, but he don't have any master, and that's a brief discussion of what like his skills and all. And I have to say is that like his character is so cold-hearted, but the mood he's like, and this character I have made is kind of like inspired from Punisher and it and kind of like a little bit from like anti-hero type of like, and basically he's a Ronin. He always wear a classic kind of Ronin samurai type like Ronin type costume, and every underworld feared him. So like if he came, your death is confirmed. How brutal, how bad criminal, how bad the lord you are. You're gonna die with his katana, and he always leave a mark of him like he killed by him. Even police are searching like who the hell is this dude? Who is the Ronin man like? And as you all know, like Mr. Akash Soren is actually Ronin. Actually Ronin, and like he's a Ronin, and like no one can ever predict, like he can, if someone loses identity he brutally kills him, like straight off, like becoming Ronin and kill him, because if his identity gets leak, then Akash Soren life will be in trouble. He can even get killed by the underworld, because underworld in his cities are so powerful, like so brutal, like they can kill anyone. And the main reason of Mr. Akash Soren is to like clean the under from his city, and and but he always, Mr. Akash, lawyer Mr. Akash Soren always tries to like sort out all these criminals to basically in court, if that any like criminal don't get punished, somehow get escape from that court, he takes like or depredate once again, like he like kills him, like he's kind of like anti-hero. And like that the story today I have given you the first part. So that's it for today. Later on I will give him like how what origin of him, how what about his family and like everything. And even I'm kind of trying to I'm getting into writing stories, also short stories. So hope you all like enjoy this story. Please support this channel, subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching this video. I hope like you enjoy this story. Peace out.